Thank you very much for tuning in. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Lionel 33 and 34. They're low base price engine starting in 1912, the beginning of the round cabs. Initially, when Lionel Standard Gauge, they were only doing larger scale items, aiming for the higher market. But unfortunately, you make your money in the lower market. So in 1910, they introduced the 1910 engine, which was a miniature version of their 1912, square cab, lots of soldered together parts. And that took a lot of time to build up steps, your little six-wheel drive. This had way too many parts for them to make money at. So, 1912, they started doing the ubiquitous round cab. So, a little larger stampings, but many less parts. Again, six-wheel drive. This is number 34, dating from 1912. And then they pull a couple of the early little cars, rib cars. These ones have red doors here. They have ribbing on the side. They have the trucks that swivel, kind of like the earlier, larger 10 series cars. But again, too many parts. So by 1913, you now have flat sides and you just have rigid trucks. But what they did was they ovalated the openings here so that the wheels can float. New and innovative, but actually they stole that idea from Howard, which came out with it in 1906. And these cars are partially tab construction. So for the observation and the Pullman, you have the same body, and you just add your vestibule in the back or open end here for your observation. So innovation is driven by the bottom line, your little bottom line train. So here's your 34 set, which actually consists of a 33 engine. This is a 33 engine here, which is basically identical to a 34, but the second version of it. And for $11, you got an engine and two cars and a loop of track. Here the cars are shown individually, and they're shown on the newer modern track with the wide ties. We're running here on the early split rim track, or split pin track, which has the narrow ties. And these are subject to bending. So this was the improvement here where they're able to, the conventional wide tie, and put a little foot on it so it's a little more destructive. Your 33 sold for $7. So if you're going to sell it for $7, you have to make a lot of money, because that's where you're going to be making a lot of 33s, a lot of your bottom level, entry level trains, as opposed to your bigger engines. The 42, their premium engine, this was twice the price, $14. And I'm here to tell you the difference in cost to build this engine for $14 and this engine for $7 is not that much difference. So if you're going to be selling this for $7, you better be making a profit. So they're constantly trying to improve the trains in the term of making them a little cheaper, so the bottom line is better here. So the 33 was used and made up until 1926. They dropped the six-wheel design and went to four-wheel design, which is actually a better idea, because these engines tend to rock back and forth. And the early 33s, four-wheel variety, started using die-cast wheels. So without further ado, we'll fire it up one more time. And you can see the 33 and the 34 run. Unfortunately, the 34 here only wants to pull one car. It just doesn't have enough gumption to pull both of them. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you.